If there was a book about that, one that was based on evidence and not just bullshit, I would read it. I jumped off the couch, kissed him, and ran to my office to start typing. Because what became clear to me as I listened to him was that this is everyone's problem, not just my husband's or Chip Wilson's. Without the ability to consistently and accurately telegraph our thoughts and intentions to others, none of us can succeed. No individual, no team, and no organization. Communication is vital. But the great irony is that human beings have a surprisingly difficult time when it comes to knowing what exactly they are communicating. After you have listened to this audiobook, you will understand better than ever why that's the case, why communication is so very, very hard to get right. But you'll also have a better understanding, perhaps for the first time, of what other people are actually seeing in your words and actions. And with that, you have the power to shape that perception, to take control of the messages you send. When people ask me if this audiobook is about making a good impression, I tell them no, it isn't. Because for me, it's always been about something more essential and more authentic than that. It's about coming across the way you intend to. In a world where relationships are everything and no one accomplishes anything alone, could there be anything more important than that? The uncomfortable truth is that most of us don't come across the way we intend. We can't see ourselves truly objectively, and neither can anyone else. Human beings have a strong tendency to distort other people's feedback to fit their own views. We know this intellectually, and yet we rarely seem to recognize it as it's happening. That can cause you big problems in your personal and professional life. People may not trust you, may not like you, or may not even notice you as a result of these errors in perception. If you have ever felt yourself underestimated or misjudged, if you have stepped on toes without meaning to and been called to task for it, if you have wanted to cry out, "That's not fair," when false and hurtful assumptions have been made about you, I'm here to tell you that you are right. The way we see one another is far from fair. In fact, much of this process of perceiving other people, as you'll soon discover, isn't even rational. It's biased, incomplete, and inflexible. It's also largely, but not entirely, automatic. Our intuitions about how we are seen by others might be surprisingly inaccurate, but there is good news. Social psychologists have been studying how we really see each other for the better part of a century. Our collective research shows that perceivers are, without a doubt, prone to error. These kinds of errors are, however, predictable. Perception is governed by rules and biases that we can identify and anticipate. The aim of this audiobook is to help you understand how other people really see you and to give you tools to alter your words and actions when necessary so that you can send the signals you want to send. It will describe the persistent errors we all make and how to fix them. Knowing how you are actually perceived in an interview, on a sales call, in your everyday interactions with your boss or coworkers can go a long way toward improving nearly every aspect of your working life. It's the key to making and sustaining a good impression, to being respected and valued, to getting ahead. And as Chip Wilson now no doubt knows, to hanging on to what you've got. My hope is that after you've listened to this audiobook, many of your past misunderstandings will begin to make sense. Best of all, you'll be able to communicate more effectively, renew and strengthen your relationships, be recognized for the person you truly are, and when it matters most, come across the way you intend to. In Part 1, I'll lay out the basics of how perception works, including the two main phases to perception. Phase 1, automatic and filled with bias, and Phase 2, effortful and more accurate. In Part 2, we'll unpack the major lenses of perception that shape these biases: trust, power, and ego. In Part 3, we'll see how the personality of perceivers can influence what they see and